Guys, sorry. Anybody that's out there, I thought we started streaming 3 minutes ago. I'm a dum-dum today. I'm a little slow. There's Rhoda. Part of me being a little slow is completely forgetting that I hadn't sent Rhoda a link yet. Ay, ay, ay.
It's one of those days for me too, Jesse. It's no big deal.
All right. Well, I'm hoping that I've reached the point in my not sleeping that now when I go home, I'm just gonna physically not be. I'm gonna have to crap out. I'm gonna have to collapse. That's generally when I get sleep nowadays. Is when I've not slept so long that I just collapse from just not being able to not sleep anymore.
I'll cross my fingers for you. Oh. I'm gonna mute myself until we get started because I gotta finish. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. All right, where's David? Doom, 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 doom. All right, guys. Are we out there? Is anybody out there? Is anybody really? You know what? I didn't even check the levels on that. Is the music too loud? I don't know. Guys, we're just going to get through this. I only have to function for like an hour, and then I have to stand behind the bar for the mic for another hour and a half. Things will be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Welcome to Everything's Fine with Jesse Jones. The least believable show you've ever seen. Everything's fine. Well, let's try and frame up Rhoda here. Welcome. Let's see. Where's Rhoda? Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Hey, that one might work. Oh,
yeah, I wanna dance with somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody who loves me. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man to take a chance on a love that might not last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart goes.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, I wanna dance
You're
with
wonderful.
somebody.
Know that you're wonderful.
I wanna feel the heat with somebody.
It's true.
Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody who loves me. I need a man who'll take a chance on a love that burns out enough to last. When the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody
Somebody misjudged where an alley was.
I'm working on trying to build that team and accept that help and all that sort of stuff. We'll see how it goes.
I'm happy to help out.
All right.
Shout out to Pauly Boy watching the live stream. What up?
Oh shit, where's Pauly Boy?
Jump in the chat. Say what up, Pauly Boy.
No. I believe I shuffle. So you're in the middle for everything. You're the second. Rhoda, you, and Edgar is going to be the lineup. Edgar's been away a while, but I still trust them to be an anchor. Edgar,
yeah, it's a lot of. It's not gonna happen tonight.
No, don't. Let's not set that up. Oh, yeah. Oh shit, we're at 000. That clock is wrong. Oh, all right. Hey everybody, Rhoda will be back. There she is. There's Rhoda. All right. There's Rhoda. Hey, everybody. Hi. Hey, welcome. Oh, such a classy setup Rhoda's got there. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, that's clearly.
Oh, I know. It was so fancy.
It's clearly real.
I wish there was. We should set up like some way to see where like we can see the chat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have a.
Yeah. What's the Wi-Fi?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fair. We should have set that up before we got going. I'll let you know if anything interesting happens.
Okay.
Welcome, folks. Welcome. It's Thursday, 7:00. The house is packed as usual. I have to let people know that they can come into the show again. That's the problem. It'd be nice to have an audience, like a live audience for this tab show again. That'd be fun. I thought I put it on. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you guys are here. Welcome, Rhoda, David, Edgar. Quite a crew.
This is classic stab, right?
Yeah. I don't know. That sounded to me like I almost needed to apologize. Like I was like, this is quite a crew. It sounded like it wasn't coming across.
It's quite
properly.
a ragtag bunch.
Look at these so's and so's. All right.
There you go.
That's that one. That's the one.
That's true.
For Rhoda. Over on. No, that's the Zoom camera. And remember, you do have a microphone that needs to be right about here.
Right. Sorry. The first minute of the show was me as Ray Charles just doing.
There you go. Topical.
He's like, why?
That's a joke worth repeating.
It is. It was.
I think Jamie Foxx is like the only person that's allowed to do Ray Charles anymore.
I wasn't me. It was accidental. Was the thing.
Yeah.
The unintentional Ray Charles.
You can't do it and then not.
That's true. Yeah. Or Stevie. I've been going Stevie lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's the same.
I mean, it's similar.
Well, Ray is like back. His head back.
Yeah.
And not Ray on the nanny.
Stevie's like just kind of forward, like a goat.
Yeah, but Ray on season 5 and 6 of the nanny is just like all over the front. Just.
Shout out to the nanny.
Yeah.
Where are my nan heads at?
We don't get a lot of Fran pulls here. But
I'm a Fran stan.
Fran stan, there it is.
A Francophile.
We're all friends of Fran.
Oh my God! Listen to everyone. He is so creative.
I'm just doing Lois from Family Guy. Yeah, Peter.
I was gonna say same vibe, but I don't know.
It's the same vibe for sure. Yeah.
Now do Lois saying Mr. Sheffield.
Oh, Mr. Sheffield.
Oh, see?
Okay, there's a difference there. We can feel it.
Yeah.
Palpable.
I think Fran is more like Mr. Sheffield.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, Obby.
Someone do Niles.
Oh, Pablo Jones. Welcome, Pablo Jones.
What up, PB?
I don't know, Pablo. Hi, Pablo.
I don't either, but it's actually, I mean, I have to put the proper respect on their name.
It's true.
It's Sir Pablo Jones.
Oh.
Is it?
That's the username. Sir Pablo. Welcome back, David. Just saunter in whenever the fuck you want to.
He bought one of
Hey,
those.
it's double duty, man.
Yeah, that's the beauty is that
Is
David,
this what the metaverse is?
yes.
He just walks in, watching the live stream in front of the actual show.
Yeah, was just watching it at the liquor store. Comes in, didn't want to miss anything.
What are you sipping on, David?
What's that? Yeah,
A-Shock. Is that an energy drink?
Yeah, that's the
Did you? Are we,
Aftershock.
I was like, are we abbreviating Aftershock?
Or well, they might have changed their name too. It might just be A-Shock now.
Oh wow!
A-Shock. Because it's fucking.
You gotta need it faster than that extra syllable.
Yeah,
Peace up. A-Shock out.
So yeah, this is us waiting for the chat to fill in. Get our viewers in here, like Sir Pablo Jones.
I wonder if he bought a plot of land in Scotland,
Oh,
and that's how he
man.
got his lordship.
You know, I have thought about doing that.
Have you?
I have. Only because I own acreage on the moon and Mars.
Oh,
Do you?
I got this was,
I know you can do it, yeah.
Yeah.
who's allowed
this
to
was
sell
a long
it
time ago.
on Mars?
Now they only sell like an acre at a time. I got like hectares. I got
Yeah.
I got like
It's going to be you, Elon Musk, and
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
yeah.
It's quite a list.
Who is like, I own Mars. I'm gonna sell some.
It's mostly novelty because you can't. I mean,
Oh, I would take it to court if I were you. You bought a hectare.
well, sure, but there's very little I can do to visit it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
in the near
nor
term.
is-
Now.
Yeah,
there's no
Now.
legal bearing on that land. Like, there's no deed
it's all
to
imaginary.
Mars. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh
guess-
no! When we get there and we're like, we own this land, they're gonna be like, oh, colonizers.
Yeah.
It would
for
just be
sure.
like if I decided to start selling like acres in Middle Earth. You can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
they do. They sell acres
Well,
of
probably
like
like in New
Scottish
Zealand or-
castles and
well, yeah,
shit. You know.
that's what they were saying.
That's what. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
About
how we got here.
how Sir
Oh.
Pablo Jones might have got their lordship is buying that acre in Scotland, or it's not even an acre. It's like a
it's a square foot
yeah.
in
Yeah,
Scotland.
you just get a bit of it, huh?
and then they
Yeah.
plant a tree. Did
It's
you know
like-
that, David? He's not mic'd. But
You bought
he
a
approximately said yes.
Well, I know they do. I just imagined it was going to be like, the walkway into between Disneyland and California Adventure, where they've got the people that like bought the bricks.
Oh, the easement.
Yeah, so where it's like they're I don't know, they're lords in Disneyland. I don't know.
I mean, that's more legit. I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, because they, Disney
That's
can
Disney,
sell.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
own
a
it.
name you can trust.
Isn't it though?
Rhoda, how are you?
That's awesome.
I'm good. Just trying to write my prompts, you know.
We've got to leave Rhoda alone. Rhoda's finishing. As any good guest on this show
Hmm.
for 9 years and almost 2 months,
Yeah.
there's at minimum one person still working on material when this show starts. At
Yep.
minimum.
I
And
thought
today, that person is moi.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's two of us then. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
you're
work-
not working
you're
enough.
still-
Oh, in my
I mean,
head.
Oh, okay.
In my
yeah.
head.
All right.
There's an acre of brain.
I'm gonna go in loose. I took a nap around 4:30. and,
Nice. That is just flying in the face.
Oh yeah, of this
Oh.
deadline.
I woke up at 5:30.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you do last night?
I ran 4 miles.
And you just tuckered out.
Well, no, I think because I didn't sleep yesterday, and then I ran 4 miles. Yeah, no sleep, and then run,
Yeah.
and then sleep 10 hours.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be nice. God damn it. I was telling Rhoda before we got started. I'm just hoping, because I've been getting no sleep basically for the last couple months, that I've reached the point now, every once in a while, every couple weeks, you reach a crashing point. where it's just you can't push it any farther, and that's when I actually get sleep. So, is that Corey Behringer?
Hey, come on in.
Or is that just somebody else went randomly? Oh,
hey,
hi.
it's Corey Behringer, everybody.
That's not Corey. Hi there, welcome.
Wait, I'm confused. Are we
I
saying
don't
it
know.
is or it isn't? The audience can't see.
I think you just make a comedic choice, bud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Who are
I
you?
didn't go with it. Hi.
Are you Corey or not? Not
You here for the
Corey. I'm
mic?
gonna go with.
That's
It
true.
could.
It could be.
Yeah.
What
I don't
what
know
is
what's
your
happening.
name?
Amy's not Mike, but
Amy.
she said it's an ambiguous name. It could be a guy or girl. It's just important to fill
It is
the
important.
viewing audience in on what you
It's
Well,
said.
welcome. Welcome.
Yeah,
to
hi.
the
Stream.
Are you drinking Aftershock slushy? Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh. She
Oh,
walked.
nice.
And got
What are you
an
doing?
Ethiopian next
Are you
door.
here for the mic? Are you just early for the mic? Oh,
Hey.
well,
Hey.
see, okay. See, I don't have enough confidence to think that people are coming back to watch this show.
Right. No, you gotta
Welcome.
manifest. It's the secret.
Yeah, I have to believe. If I don't, who will?
Right.
Right?
Nobody.
Is that the secret?
Literally.
You should sell square footage in stab.
I should.
Yeah.
I want to
Lurch,
redeck
yeah.
this floor or this stage anyway. So just like strips, like bumper sticker size strips.
Yeah.
You can just put near. You can have your name on the stage. Be trod upon. Be one of the boards that is trod upon. Oh shit! Hippie Freak 93.
Yo, what up? That's my boy.
They're here for
That's
Edgar.
my boy. Yo, what up?
All Edgar's folk. So now, was Pablo Jones not?
I think
Well-
Pablo Jones is also my boy.
Okay.
He
All
goes
right.
by Pablo
We gotta
sometimes.
get you back on the show more often because we. Yeah.
I am doubling the average viewership.
Oh, that's not strictly true, but it's not.
It's not
that
far,
far
off.
off.
Yeah.
All right, we are. Oh shit, we're 11 minutes in. I think we've got one day when I edit the show again. Like I'm sure I will, even though we're like 33 episodes behind. I think we've got a cold open here.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's what we do this for. Not for.
I like
people.
to walk it in. This is a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Let's just walk into it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is pre-show number 2. We're about to go into
Pre-show
show
3.
proper.
Oh.
It's pre-show 3, but sort of a show intro opening. I don't know if this has changed much since last time. It might have,
Okay.
because there was a pre-show in the stream. Now there's a pre-show for the show. Next we get into the intro and the pre-show for the show of the intro, and
That's why I don't date.
Whoa. Yeah,
That's a lot.
This is a lot, man.
Let's do the show,
Let's do it.
shall we? Here we
Let's
go.
stab.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists
Gotta update that
to give
timeline.
various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time
Hold on.
in front of a live studio audience in a show called...
I didn't get my intro up in time. I forgot everything.
It's all right. Someone just came in.
Someone just
Yeah.
came in, so
Yeah,
we'll just
this
have
is-
to
they're
start
here-
over.
That
they're here for
Corey?
pre-show
Hey,
number
come
3.
on in.
Is it?
There's some people.
It's
Okay.
familiar faces.
Okay.
Is it Corey and Jacqueline?
One of them's too tall to be
No,
Jacqueline.
they are.
No,
Hey.
it's David
Hey.
Thorne.
Thorne. Holy shit.
This room is full of Davids. Come sit
yeah,
down and
there's
be here
so
for
many
pre-show
Davids
3.
in this room.
Did you bring an Aftershock? Oh, man.
Hey,
Heather
what
Road.
up?
And Heather
What's
Road.
cracking?
All right.
Welcome.
What's up? What's
Oh,
going
listen,
on?
we got all. See, this is welcome, guys. See, this is why I stopped. Not
Yeah.
because I forgot to load
No,
my
it's,
script.
we just
Yeah.
double
Because-
plussed our audience.
Double
Yeah.
plus, yeah. Which is
That's a Pornhub category.
Well,
double
that's
plus.
the new it's the new
Mm.
shirt size I started
Yeah.
buying.
Is it?
Yeah, double
It
plus.
It happens. All right, now I'm ready. You know what? We're gonna do it all again. Welcome, guys. Enjoy the show for the first time.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists
20. It was
to
more
give
than
various
24.
potentially
on.
comedic takes on several
92.
random
That's
topics,
misleading.
which they will now
Mine
perform
was-
It's never
for
been
the first
92.
and likely
Mine was-
last time
All right.
in front of a live
22.
studio audience
36.
in a show called Stab.
This is the Stab Show, and welcome to it. Let's introduce tonight's panel. Our first panelist keeps the barriers of reality and unreality in place with her smile. She's a hilarious stand-up comedian. It's Rhoda Ramone. Right up there.
Hello, everyone in virtual world.
Oh, she's up there.
Yeah, right
Coming
there.
to you live from Lodi, California.
Nice.
It's like nobody knows how this intro works. Our second panelist hands out trophies to local wildlife just to confuse the rangers. He's a wonderful writer, actor, and comedian. It's David Shapiro. And our third panelist makes their own licorice whips for their candy BDSM dioramas. He's a globe-trotting clown around town. It's Edgar Granados. Exactly. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones, elegant, sophisticated fart noise. Welcome to the Stab Show, show that isn't afraid to go there because they know us there. Let's meet tonight's panelists. Rhoda, hey there.
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good to have you. Good to see you.
Yeah, I wish I could be there in person to see everybody. I miss you all.
Yeah, we miss you. We would turn the camera so that you can see that there are people here, but, you know, we want to have these three reactions to your material.
Yes, I want to see everyone.
What have you been up to since we last had you around here, Rhoda?
Well, I've been trying to not go insane.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Yeah. I think that's about the solid baseline that we've all been attempting for the last 2 years or so. Just attempting to not go insane.
Jesus, take the wheel. Am I right?
Exactly. Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Well, happy to have you, Rhoda. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. And your very fine study back there. I'm not sure what that back.
Yes. Brought to you by Bear Paint. I don't know if that's how you say it.
I think that's right. Bayer. Yeah. It's not the aspirin. I don't know.
Have the backdrop of your dreams.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, welcome, Rhoda. Happy to have you. David Shapiro.
Yes, hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
I've forgotten, and I didn't do the research. Usually I do, so shame on me. Have we had you for a full episode or just guests?
Just the holiday
special.
episode. Yeah,
Okay, well,
this
then
is my
here we
first
are.
full episode.
Debut, pulling 5 whole prompts. Was that all right? Was that?
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
Okay, well, yeah. I'm just trying to get ahead of it.
Oh, yeah.
To get some sort of expectation.
Well, we're gonna make it work.
Okay, well, that's not helping.
Oh.
Each of these answers is
okay. Yes.
There we go. See?
Yes.
Nailed it. It's wonderful.
Killing it.
It's the best material ever. What are you up to recently, David?
Oh man. My alter ego is keeping me busy.
Yeah.
And
Suzette Vanetti, everybody.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
There are people, and I think it was on the Body Posse or Camp or whichever show you were on recently when you were telling people that there were people in the stream that were blown away.
Oh, that was Stephen Ferris's Ho 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 special.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't. Well, because I don't give off drag princess vibes.
Yeah.
Right now, like.
So there were legitimately people in the chat that were surprised as all hell.
Yeah.
To find out that you were Suzette.
Yeah. No, I am.
You've just recently been trotting that information out.
I had to convince OnlyFans that I'm Suzette too. It's a whole thing. I won't go into it. It's a long story.
All right.
Yeah, but man, they didn't believe me, and I was like, I don't know how to prove it because it's true. But how do you? Yeah. So
well. I'm glad that's becoming more common knowledge, I guess. As long as you're glad with that. I don't know. You're happy that people know more than you're Suzette?
I don't care when I'm David. I don't care if people know, but
when you're Suzette,
I'm not going to admit it.
You don't. Okay.
Suzette. Yeah,
of course.
It's the fantasy. It's the character fantasy.
That's fair.
Got to keep it alive.
Wait, Suzette doesn't want to admit that they're David, or David doesn't want to admit that they're Suzette?
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Suzette will never admit to being David.
There's too much comedic material to mine.
It's like how Batman's never going to tell anybody that he's Bruce Wayne.
It's exactly like
that. I'd rather go Spider-Man than Batman because Batman's a moody prick. But yeah,
sure.
Exactly.
Well, good to have you. Looking forward to your first full episode.
Thank you.
That'll be fun.
I'm excited.
Edgar. Oh, Edgar goes way back on this program.
Oh, yeah, man. This is like 10 years of Stab. No, it's not. It's like 7.
I mean, it's a little over 9, and you've been there for most of it.
Most of it, yeah.
Like scattered sporadically through the history.
Pretty present early on.
Yeah.
And then, kind of went away for a bit, come back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he spent a little time in France.
Spent a little time in France. Yeah, I was just in France over the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my sister had a baby.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Big ups. I'm an uncle now, so I went over there for the holidays.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then, from what I understand, you've been all over the place recently. Again.
Yeah, I went to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go to Mexico City, Oaxaca City. Got to work in a hostel and just fucking bum around. Got a tattoo. It healed horribly.
Oh no!
Do not get a tattoo in Mexico when you're sleeping in bunk beds. It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. Those sheets the thread count is not sufficient to not just massacre a fresh tattoo.
Yeah, and I also imagine there's just enough gap in those thread counts to collect so many diseases.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In a hostel in Mexico City, it's gotta be super hygienic.
It's chill. I mean, there's a lot of patchouli. And,
okay.
I think that is kind of
They
how they're.
smudge just every
Get a
night?
disease.
Yeah, they
and some
smudge
patchouli.
to clean the rooms.
That's a good way to keep things clean. Well, happy to have you back, Edgar.
Happy
It's
to
been
be
a little
back.
while. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. You guys keep an eye on the door. Let me know how many more people just randomly pour in off the street. And let's get the actual program started. See, that was a sort of pre-show. It was an intro, so it's kind of a pre-show.
Yeah, I get it.
Segment 1, reorganization. It's what we know. It's what we do. There was a time when baseball was so popular that a women's league had to be created when the boys went to war back in one of the WWs. Nowadays, you'd be forgiven if you didn't even know that most Major League Baseball games are 7 hours long and entirely unwatchable slop. But back in the black and white times, the AAGPBL, or All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, as seen in the Madonna movie A League of Their Own, was all the lady rage. Nowadays, though, the AAGPBL is no more. So why don't you tell me who or what else AAGPBL could stand for or represent to you?
Hey,
I've shuffled things right. Yes.
Do you know why they used to call it the black and white days?
Because there was so much harmony amongst the races back then?
Separate but equal.
Mm.
Continue.
So happy to have you back, Edgar. I was commenting mostly on the quality of the television programs, but yes, there was also other connotations.
It's a bit of that.
Yeah. Welcome back. Good to have you. As I was saying, Rhoda, how about you get us started with your AAGPBL?
Oh, well, I'm so glad you brought up A League of Their Own because I love that movie.
Yeah.
And I was thinking so much about, I just relate so much to what's her name? Gina, what's her name's character? And Lori Petty's in the movie.
Yeah.
And then, Madonna and Rosie O'Donnell and then Tom Hanks. You're like, whoa, all these people are in this, amazing, iconic, and classic movie. It's just so good. And I just thought about how the main character struggled so much with, trying to be a good wife and trying to do what she's supposed to be doing, but also having this massive talent. And I couldn't help, but relate to that person because I felt more like her sister Kit, who had very little talent and nobody really wanted or cared to see it. So I had a very busy day. I had planned when I got this late last night. I looked through it, read through it just a little bit. I was thinking so much about it. I got caught up. I have a busy job and I didn't have any time and I went to lunch with a friend that I hadn't seen in a really long time. And so I was really racking my brain. I came up with the perfect solution for this. And I would say that AAGPBL stands for all artichokes. You know what? I had an artichoke the other day and it was pretty good. I never know how to eat it. I went to a person's house and they were rich and they had artichokes and I had never had one before and I didn't know how to eat it. And so I was just staring at them, watching them. I didn't know any better. And so now when I don't know how to do something but don't want to admit that I don't know how to do something, I call it eating the artichoke. So that's a little antidote for you guys. So AAGPBL stands for all artichokes. Guess peanut butter lovingly.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Well done. Rhoda.
It's gonna go downhill from there. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Can you go downhill from the base of the hill?
I was gonna say, gave the impression that
Hey,
that was.
you know what? We're gonna eat the artichoke tonight. We'll see.
We're gonna totally. I wouldn't know how to do it.
Yum
Do you
yum.
pull it apart? I don't know.
I never know how to. Yeah, you just try your best.
And that's what we're doing tonight. And that's what Rhoda's introduced. We're all gonna eat the artichoke tonight, guys.
You have to do your best, like Kit did in League of Their Own.
Yes. See, it's all coming back around. See?
Yeah.
Never seen it. I don't know.
No.
Really?
Is it good?
It's
is.
great.
A League of Their Own?
It's amazing.
Hmm.
It is.
Watch it tonight.
What's it about?
It's
It's about the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League.
Oh,
about
yeah,
a
that was in the
league
prompt, huh?
Yeah.
of their own.
No, I just made that reference randomly,
Oh.
just without any basis on anything.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
It's a league of white women for white women
There's-
by white women.
Yeah.
Isn't
Well,
there at least one woman of like kind of color?
No.
Okay.
Is there like an Italian?
Only that one scene where the black woman throws the ball back to her and she catches it. She's like, whoa, that was amazing. And then she looks at her like, yeah, bitch, we can play too. Thanks
right.
for asking us.
Yeah.
Right.
Because at the
Yeah.
time, Italians and Irish, they weren't white. So are they in? All right.
It's
David knows. He's
Yeah.
nodding.
I'm not going to
So-
step in that puddle.
It's just unfortunate that we still have to get through one more to get to you so that we can be done with this. David, hey, hi.
Hi.
Let's do the second part of this.
Is it okay?
And here are your AAGPBL.
Sometimes I mix up letters in my brain, but I'm
Okay.
not quite dyslexic.
We'll see.
Is there two B's or one B?
As far as I'm reading it, as I wrote it 3 times in here, it looks like there's one B.
One B.
There's
okay.
a P and a B. I can see the
That's
confusion.
My dating history. One
Okay.
B.
E and a B.
Okay.
And a
So.
Suzette Vanetti's bra size.
Oh no, that's a double D. Very heavy.
right.
Okay, so it is April, and
It
for
is.
a lot of non-Jews out there, that means it's that weird Wednesday where you smudge your head to clean it.
Ash Wednesday.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Very confused the first time I saw it in college. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, an episode of Black Mirror, even though it wouldn't exist for 20 more years. I was like, why is everyone's forehead filthy? Anyway, yeah, and so it's Easter comes after Ash Wednesday, right? Right, like 40 days or so. It's on a
Yes.
lunar cycle. But so are all the Jewish holidays, and Passover is also around Easter, my favorite holiday of all the holidays available. And we don't eat leavened bread on Passover. Jews don't. You're not supposed to, but I don't keep kosher. So anyways, for me, AAGPBL stands for any available Gentiles purchase bread loaves.
Sure.
So I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buy all the bread, so I
Oh,
have to buy the matzah.
Okay.
Thanks, David Thorne.
I thought there was a loophole in there that if as long as the Jewish person does not buy the bread, they can eat it.
Close.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like
Probably,
No, Edgar.
like
no.
a Sabbath
no, Edgar.
memorial.
No.
Yeah.
probably that's someone's loophole.
Yeah.
All right.
You get a Gentile to feed you
Yeah.
on the Sabbath. Yeah.
That's my type. Dating. I
As
want a
a
Gentile
feeder?
to feed me. Yeah.
That's your
a
that's your
Gentile
fetish.
feeder. Yeah.
Religious feeding.
Yeah.
Gentile. Yeah.
Well, thank you, David. I want to buy a loaf. God damn.
See?
I haven't had bread in a while. Edgar, hey there.
How?
Hi. How about you wrap up your organization then with your AAGPBL?
AAGPBL. An amalgamation of grease paint and black lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's the latest in a string of misguided attempts to jump onto the activism bandwagon. White people on TikTok have now started wearing grease paint in the style of vaudevillian minstrelsism to show support for Black Lives Matter. It's terrible.
Start to finish with that one.
That
Start
killed with the Dave.
Oh, yeah. 2 out of 2 Daves. That just crushed. All right. I don't think I want to know what David Thorne was mouthing over there.
No.
Segment 2, Topical Haiku Challenge. Please, let's run away as far and fast as we can from that last segment. I don't think it
Let's
does.
get to the much more safer second.
Shit. Damn it. Why do I do this? For some reason, people still pay attention to the Grammys. And it seems that the audio trophy people have made the general public mad again with some of their choices. And with this being a comedy program, you can guess that we're probably talking about Peg Lang's victory in the recording package category. Or to a lesser extent, Louis C.K., getting a Grammy. I heard about that.
I didn't hear about it until you sent me the prompt.
I had only barely heard about it before then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you thought he was gone, but just like quickly turning around when you hear a belt buckle clatter on a cold tile floor, we're shocked again to see so much of him. So, how about you share some of your topical thoughts about Louis' Grammy victory this past week via 3 haiku set to a chipper Irish jig. Yeah, we changed the music.
Yeah.
It was
Now
much more
I get
racist
it.
before. It was much more racist before. But we went with another. So 111222. You guys know how segment 2s work. Rhoda, let's hear your first of 3. Louis Grammy haiku.
Okay. Grammy winner. Yeah. Penis exposure. Oh yeah. Cancel culture. Really?
I think I told people, give him 5 years, he'll be back. And then, I think I nailed it. I haven't clocked it, but it feels right.
It was pretty close.
Thank you, Rhoda. God damn it. Well, it's okay. We only have 8 more. It's going to be fine. David.
All right.
Let's hear Louis Grammy haiku 1.
Irish jig haiku.
Yeah.
My first one is, wow, Louis C.K., you behaved super grossly, and now you just back?
Yeah. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Edgar. Ooh. Let's. You were very excited to get to the haiku earlier, so I can only fear that greatly. So
I was just like, man, 9 haikus all on Louis. Like, this is not going to be good.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
we have to vent somehow.
Yeah.
We're doing it for the public. Let's hear haiku 1 from you, Edgar.
5 women. Only 4 years later, this guy wins. Being white is great.
I mean, it helps.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, look at all my raging success
You should have been dead years ago.
and the forgiveness that's been bestowed upon me. Back around, Rhoda. Haiku 2.
Grammys for the men. Bill Cosby has 8 of them. Expose exposures.
Oh, my hands went up instinctually, and I couldn't not. I was compelled. All right, David.
All right.
You've probably got a second haiku about all this.
I
Let's
do.
hear it.
Louis won a thing, but that is just the thing. I'm over Louis' thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We've moved on. Society, no.
They did.
I really feel like society has completely moved on from Louis C.K.
There were other more important things happening.
Oddly.
Yeah.
We
Still
Edgar.
shouldn't get away with it.
Yo.
Let's hear your second haiku about the subject, shall we?
Louis wins a Grammy. Next year, the headline will read, Cosby wins an Oscar.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you didn't understand that we'd switched to this music, so that you did all of these in a wonderful leprechaun accent. I'm glad I influenced you accidentally.
Thank you.
Rhoda, third time around, let's get us out of these haiku. Third haiku about Louis C.K. winning a Grammy. Isn't that fun?
More admiration. Fuck women and their closure. Academy fail.
Should I not have brought this up? Was it bad?
No. 9,
We're
maybe.
shining a light on it.
9, maybe.
Got to address it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse, if you can't just be a white man in the world, what's the point? Just use it and be happy with it.
It's not the
There
best.
are no repercussions for you.
Well, does that make it good?
That was my haiku, sorry.
Oh, that was. Oh, yeah. So good. All right. David, let's get us through
Okay.
the
so
third lap of
my
this.
third one is now not just for tunes. You can win with comedy. Have some standards, eh? Wait. Have standards, eh? I don't. Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Are the Grammys Canadian?
Having some
Canadian.
standards.
Okay.
Standards A.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to know how well he's doing in Canada right now. Yeah.
No.
Particularly Quebec.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Quebec's a bunch of bastards.
Amen.
Edgar, let's get us out of these haikus. Let's get your third one about Louis C.K.'s Grammy win.
OMG. No way. That special was actually pretty darn funny.
Roughly 24
that's
to
not-
92
God damn
hours ago, Stab's
That
team
didn't
of
work.
comedy science.
We
There
just
we go.
starting again?
Yeah,
Just starting from the beginning.
we're going to restart the show so that we forget.
We're getting
that.
second chances, just like Louis.
Yeah. Isn't it?
The special was funny, man. I saw it and it was pretty funny. It's not great. I don't know. I'm just reporting the facts.
All right. All right. Glad we've got you out there in the field. Edgar.
I'm taking the hot take, man.
Yeah. Segment 3, campaign trail. Oh, what's better than going from Louis to politics? We just keep we keep upping the smile on this show. It's early April, so why not let's say it's campaign season? Because somewhere it's always campaign season. Politics are a never-ending cycle of trying to convince you that the other guy wants to eat your children while you, this whole time, your entire career, have been the anti-children eating candidate. And it never stops. So why should we? Which is why in Campaign Trail, you are asked to give us a campaign speech for the following candidate, vying for your support in their pursuit of a particular office, post, or platform. Rhoda Ramone. I mixed things up, just because. You are a wilted houseplant running for mayor of an office cubicle.
When I was but a seedling, I thought we all had the ability to thrive equally.
Oh, no.
That all plants were given the right amount of water and sunlight and the nutrients they needed regardless of species or genius. But when I was purchased from the organic plant shop by President Madison and brought into Cubicle, I learned the hard way that not all flora was created equally. I will never forget the day I was placed on a windowsill, never to be moved or rotated or repotted. For months, I'd seen the succulents thrive while I was neglected and forgotten. Coffee carelessly thrown in my pot as a pathetic substitute for water. Day in and day out, I would see the smirking evilness of her desktop pictures of her and her squad in Sedona. My leaves were burned by the neon lights of her sign that said good vibes only. And I saw two dear friends, a peace lily and an orchid, perish before my eyes, only to be discarded into the trash. I would look across the hall and see other plants just like me thriving, watered, out of direct sunlight, next to a poster that says, Mondays, am I right? Excuse me. I stand here today because one lovely night, a new janitor took pity on me and watered me. That little bit of attention helped my roots to strengthen and my leaves to grow. She only vacuums monthly, though, so I'm still pretty weak. But I made a promise to myself and to all the plants I had seen go into the trash that never again would I be a passive audience when it came to change. So I say to you today, no more careless pet plants, parrot plants, parrots of plants. But no more being hung in a macrame swing only to be forgotten about for weeks. Changes now. My name is Fern, and I'm running for mayor of this cubicle.
Oh, man. So strong. So impassioned.
We stand with Fern.
Fern's been through so much. And they're still here fighting for you. Fern for cubicle. Thank you.
I want a poster of that.
Yeah.
Fern for
I
cubicle.
fight for Fern.
Fern fights for
Fern
you.
fights for you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
My
you,
running
Rhoda.
mate ficus plant.
Yeah, fuck that ficus. Bro.
Ugh. Oh, so good.
I heard that ficus ran over somebody.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Heard
And then they
that
covered
ficus
it up.
Won a Grammy.
I heard that the ficus killed Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, man. That is
I'm gonna spread that.
damning.
Do you know how much ficus gets paid for their private speeches?
Mm.
Their private speaking events?
How
engagements?
much?
It's disgusting.
Millions
Ficus.
of leaves.
Hundreds of thousands of
Of
So much
greens.
water.
Yeah.
So much green.
Gallons of weed.
David Shapiro.
Yes.
Moving on.
Okay.
Your next campaign speech. Let's hear your speech. You're an expired jar of mayo with maybe a tablespoon of usable spread still inside, lobbying for another term in the fridge.
Okay. I look just old and white. And I know you think that I'm done and unusable, expired, too old. But I'll tell you what. There's enough of me to go around for everybody. It's going to be really, really equitable. I've watched a lot of other white scoops do things and not do enough. And that's why I'm here. I'm a little bit crusty. Maybe a little bit yellowed. But it's okay. Because inside, I'm gooey and white. With just enough to make your bread soft and delectable.
Mhm.
And white people love mayo.
Mhm.
So you want me on your bread this next term.
All right. Well,
Is it weird that I feel inspired when
Yeah.
these end? Like,
yeah. I mean, there's always going to be an old white candidate.
yeah.
So why wouldn't it be mayo? Why not mayo? I don't know.
That's the slogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not white? No, that's not. That's not as good a slogan. That's not.
I mean, for some people, it's the best slogan.
Yeah, unfortunately, sadly. Edgar, hi there.
Hey.
I'm looking forward to this one. I thought it was hilarious. Did I? I don't know. Am I setting you up? Edgar,
Yes.
let's hear your speech. You are a handful. Was this all food? No, there was a plant in here. Okay. Was I hungry when I wrote? Maybe. You're a handful of Pizza Hut red pepper flake packets running for a seat on the spice rack.
Sorry, I was just thinking like your life has come to just like eating a fern with old mayonnaise and just sprinkling red pepper flakes on it.
Sometimes you
Somebody
can't get
is
to the
out there
store.
like, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Isn't that a salad?
It's
Isn't
a
that
type of salad,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
The Cobb salad.
Again, you are a handful of Pizza Hut red pepper flake packets running for a seat on the spice rack at your Granados.
At the outset tonight, I wish to extend my most sincere thanks to the hundreds of packets and condiments from all walks of life who have taken an active interest in my efforts to give to the contents of the junk drawer representation in the spice rack which it deserves. The end of the long, hard road we have traveled together is now in sight. Let us be steadfast and untiring until our work is done. I have aspired to the office of your rackman because I believe that my education, training, and experience in adding zest to the flavorless pizza makes me qualified to represent you. During the global war just past, I tried to serve my country with all the strength and devotion to duty at my command. As your rackman, I shall try to serve you in the same way. During recent broadcasts, I have made public my position on what I consider to be the vital issues of this campaign. I have endorsed the housing legislation enacted by the Spice Rack, but acts of the Spice Rack do not build houses. The letter and the spirit of these laws must be implemented by vigorous action to see the huge productive capacity of the condiment industry is geared to produce, without red tape and delay, modern, permanent, and low-cost housing for our people. Those who experience the hardship and sacrifices of war at home and abroad are worthy of not just floating around kind of loose in a drawer or stuffed into overcrowded tenement ziplocs, but in a nice glass jar or Tupperware. This is vital for the normal development of family life, the keystone of our condiment way of life. Here in the junk drawer, we have skilled spice power in abundance. I intend to see that we get our fair share of the materials and equipment with which to work. I have urged and will support the development of the port of spices so that it may return to its rightful place among the seaports of the kitchen. Decaying docks are symptoms of disease within our economy. What is needed is dynamic leadership. I offer that dynamic leadership to you. I intend to see that the junk drawer retains its place as a leading manufacturing center for our traditional products, twist ties, napkins, and loose batteries. I will join any efforts to encourage the location of new industries like wet naps and light bulbs. We have a backlog of skilled spice power second to none in the kitchen. We have the plant capacity and engineering know-how. We have adequate capital, but dynamic leadership is needed to bring these elements together with new force and vitality. I offer that leadership. The kitchen is the hope of free people everywhere. Let us not offer them a leadership that is weak and indecisive, ever ready to abandon moral principles. Let us rather show them a strong and vigorous kitchen, firm in its palate and unyielding in its ability to make meatless Mondays bearable. A kitchen which will lead the world to peace with justice.
Wow. Wow. Powerful. And as powerful as that was, my favorite part of the whole thing was someone coming in like 30 seconds into it and having zero idea what was going on.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because clearly that was a campaign speech from a handful of Pizza Hut red pepper packets running for a position on the Spice Rack. I didn't have to tell you that. Obviously, that came through. Yeah.
The unmiked audience member said she's voting for.
That was
Thank
powerful.
you.
The red
and your
pepper
country
flakes.
thanks you.
I didn't know. I didn't expect a crushed red pepper packet from Pizza Hut to be hailing from the from New England.
Nobody did. Nobody
But
expected anything from
I'm
me
not
throughout my
disappointed by
entire career. I'm done.
Not disappointed. I'm just saying. Segment 4. 2 more segments, guys. We're almost done.
Nobody out pizzas the hut.
Nobody.
Whoa. Is that a real slogan?
It is. Yeah.
It's in the movie A League of Their Own.
Fuck, man.
Edgar, come
That
on.
was a callback.
Catch
Sorry,
up.
just a callback to
Segment
something
4,
else.
dating profile. Nobody likes dating. Trying to have idle chatter with a total stranger in a strange place when you could be at home, curled up on the couch, not having to pretend to care about this person that you're clearly never going to see again. But for some reason, people do it anyway, which is why in dating profiles, it's your task to give us the dating profiles of the following persons, places, or things out on the market looking for love. Rhoda Ramone. Hey, let's hear your dating profile for Freckles.
This was inspired by your topical haiku.
Oh no.
Nice.
Polyamorous group looking for a good time.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been a little lonely around these parts since our host tried to show off a bunch of his female co-workers against their will. People can have no more fun no more. And we're just a bunch of freckles that will put on some redheaded pervert's dick through no fault of our own, by the way.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've been in sweatpants purgatory since. But now old Ginger Balls here has a Grammy. So we're hoping for a little companionship after a long-term relationship with left and right hand, if you know what I mean, okay? Woke people need not apply. Must be at least an 8 or a dime preferably. No fat chicks. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhoda. Can honestly say I didn't expect to hear more from Louis tonight. Or
It's not Louis, it's
Ever
the
again.
freckles on his
No,
dick.
Yeah.
Louis definitely fucks fat chicks for sure.
yeah,
But the freckles,
the freckles
on his
aren't about
dick.
it.
Yeah.
They're not about it.
Willingly.
That tracks.
Yeah.
For sure.
Clearly. All right. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Sorry, I'll do better next time.
No,
Sorry.
you're doing fantastic, Rhoda.
Hey, round of applause for Rhoda Ramone, everybody.
I wrote this 30 minutes before I came here.
Woo! It was good. It was good, Rhoda. David Shapiro,
Thank-
All right.
let's hear your dating profile from a dilapidated playground.
Single, old playground, used,
Mhm.
abused, but ready to try to show somebody a good time. Workable parts. You will get sand in places you don't want. I'm sorry. But also it protects you when you fall down, and it's soft. Don't touch the swings.
Well,
You don't want to. Also interested in having kids. Apply within.
Sure. That was
It was lovely.
the saddest playground.
The first dating profile I've ever written
Yeah.
in my life.
Well,
Really?
Yeah.
You're not on the apps?
No, I refuse.
Refuse?
Steadfastly.
Wow.
well, good. It doesn't seem like a good place to be. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, David. Edgar.
Jesse.
I'm looking forward to hearing your dating profile from soccer or football.
Football.
But probably soccer. Or football.
Football. Let's say football.
Go ahead.
Hello. I love to go running, and I love to travel, although I do not like to visit the United States. I enjoy paella and playing in the streets of the favela. Sometimes I play in flip-flops. Sometimes I play in shoes. Every 4 years, I like to travel the world and visit my fans. It is very exciting for me. Again, not so much in the United States. When I'm not working, I like to juggle and play video game. Although, not as much as I enjoy paella. I am looking for someone who can keep up with me. Excellent cardio is a must. A generous lover and a team player with no history of fraud or money laundering would be fabuloso. The ideal first date would go like this. We meet at a restaurant. I order a nice bottle of wine. You follow up with an appetizer. The appetizer pairs well with the wine. And now it's time for the entree. It's paella. Paella is the main entree. We order another bottle of wine. I say something witty. You say something witty. We're hitting it off. We leave before dessert, making out in the Uber on the way to your apartment. We're nearing your apartment. We're feeling each other up in the elevator. We get to your apartment. We're through the door of your bedroom and go! Wow.
Yeah. Oh. Man, the buildup. And all of that while not being able to use your hands. That's a skilled lover.
Look, Mom.
Oh, so good, Edgar. Oh, so wonderful.
Thank you.
I didn't see it coming, and there it was.
Oh, great.
That was good.
That's nice.
Snuck
thanks.
up on me.
Yeah,
It was
it
wonderful.
snuck up on me when I was writing it. That's how you know it's good.
Oh, it's nice to be surprised when you're writing a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 It's always good. How many? I can count on one hand the number of times I made myself laugh. Segment 5. Let's wrap this up. It's movie makeup. Big time popcorn action smash whoop-de-doo season is quickly descending upon us. And God's help you if you haven't watched all 10 to 40 previous movies in whatever chosen franchise you're legally obligated to contribute ticket funds to, because you will have zero idea of who's what, but will still be forced to tell people you enjoyed it, even more than the last edition, or be shunned by society. So, how about you help contribute to this entertainment anxiety hellscape in movie makeup by giving us your synopsis of these made-up movies based on the following titles pulled from the various random title generators of our friends at SeventhSanctum.com. SeventhSanctum.com. They still don't know we're doing this. Rhoda Ramone, let's hear your synopsis for your made-up movie, Santa Claus Rides Again.
Since the tumultuous divorce from his wife of 200 years, the slaying while intoxicated incident, and spring gloom upon the North Pole, Kris Kringle is in one lonely funk. Just as he is about to give up and die by alcohol poisoning on peppermint schnapps, he meets Charity, a sassy, street-smart elf who helps him get his groove back. Jack Black plays the jolly man himself. Amy Sedaris is Charity, the sex worker with the heart of gold and the baggie full of eggnog Adderall. And Sir Ian McKellen is Father Time. Will the odd pair fall in love? Will Santa get his shit together in time for Christmas? Will Charity be able to drive the sleigh since Santa's sleigh license is suspended? Find out this summer in Santa Rides Again.
Oh, man. That is actually...
The riding is sex.
Yeah.
That's great. That's good stuff.
I enjoyed that very much and can see that coming this December.
So did Charity.
Yes, Rhoda, hey, what are you up to? Where can people find and enjoy Rhoda Ramone outside of this particular episode of the Stab Program?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Rhoda Ramone. If you're in the Sacramento area tomorrow, I will be at the Comedy Spot at Dr. Buddy Love's show, and all the proceeds for that go to Planned Parenthood. So if you have some time, come on out for a good cause.
Yeah.
And otherwise, just generally around.
Awesome. Well, we love having you around here, Rhoda. Thanks you for
Sorry
that.
I couldn't be there in person, but thanks for letting me come join via Zoom.
Yeah, that's why we still do this. There's some people that have to be beamed in through technology. So that's why it's still an option. Thank you, Rhoda. David Shapiro,
Yes,
let's
sir.
finish up your first full episode
Okay.
with your synopsis for the made-up movie, The Millionaire of Businesses.
In this 8th installment, what started as a lonely man with no business prospects, the entrepreneur of your dreams, who just kept coming up with more and more businesses, with not the goal to become a millionaire of money, but a millionaire of businesses. This latest episode, and we say episode because that's what it feels like, because it's not a whole ass movie, it's just an episode because you got to see the next one. This latest episode finds our hero, the millionaire of businesses, saving from the earth, from the moon people, because that's the new business. Saving the earth. Because when you've done everything else and you're the millionaire of business, what do you do? But start saving people. So you can see this movie only on Disney Plus.
Oh, sure. Naturally. What does a man with 1 million businesses do next? Don't start.
A million and one businesses.
Cleans the kitchen.
Yeah. Well, David, thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me for my first episode.
Absolutely.
Proper.
Sorry, it was a little last minute-y fill in, but
Did I do okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm just saying. I didn't want you to feel like short-shrifted in your time to write. You did good.
Thank you.
Welcome. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
you.
David, where can people enjoy more? Either David Shapiro or Suzette Vanetti in the wild.
Okay. Suzette Vanetti tonight.
Oh yeah.
In like 2 hours. Yeah. At Badlands. There's a Thursday show every week.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Actually, the one on the 21st is Whitney versus Mariah. People are really excited about that one.
Nice.
Get your tickets now.
Oh, it's free. People walk in. It's what? It's crazy.
But get your
walk
tickets
in now.
Yeah. If anyone wants to see
early.
Suzette, brunch every Sunday or May 1st, Queens in Comedy at Punchline.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be a really good show. Got Casey Lai headlining. But also, I would like to be seen as me in pants and shoes. But I pitched you a good idea. I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it.
We've got a couple to go over. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do stand up as a boy. So
yeah, we'll do that.
Do boy stand up. Haven't had a bar mitzvah yet in this stand up journey, so I'm still a boy, but I'm gonna tell jokes.
Not gonna do man stand.
Not man stand up. Nope. Got to be 13 years in. This is boy stand up.
Yes.
I'm almost a man in comedy.
You can almost do man stand up.
Yeah, almost.
Mazel tov. So yeah, that's where people can find me.
Well, awesome.
Obviously, you can find Suzette a lot easier. She's an attention whore.
Sure.
Yeah, but thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to have you finally. Edgar, hey, before we get to your closing bit here, how can people follow or see or enjoy more Edgar Granados?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Edgar Pray Love. That's the only social media that I'm really active on, because it rots your fucking brain. Don't use it. Don't use it.
Not wrong.
Do something else. Read a book. Talk to your mom. I don't, but you should. Edgar Pray Love.
Thank you, Edgar. Who's over there? Anybody?
It was a man. No,
it Corey this time?
It was not Corey.
Is it not Corey this time? Who?
Joey G.
All right. Hey, Joey. Hold down the fort over there, Joey. One more segment. Edgar, let's close out this show.
Yes.
With your synopsis for the made-up movie, Ghost Challengers.
Special Agent Frederick Ghost is the best in the business. Mm-hmm. They're moving in. I'm here. Target neutralized. He's taken down despots, warlords, and single-handedly toppled regimes. Ow, my hand. But this summer, he's about to receive a challenge. Meow. The clock is ticking, Agent Ghost. Vin Diesel. We're gonna need some cars. Idris Elba. Do you know who the fuck I am? Dwayne Johnson. And Kevin Hart. Man, why you gotta pick on the little guy? In the blazing heat of Marrakesh, a plot develops to steal $7 trillion from the Bank of Agent Ghost is in position. But just before he's about to get his man, he finds out that it's actually a woman. Oh. Introducing Mindy Kaling. Why are you looking at me so weird? As the Generalissa Molkoteshok. And she's harboring an ace up her sleeve, because even though we may try sometimes, the past comes back to haunt us. I have your daughter, Ghost. Introducing Zendaya. Fucking free me or whatever. I don't know how she sounds. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because this summer, the movie that critics are saying you're probably gonna watch it anyways. Ebert and Roper said, kill me. And Werner Herzog called pure sadomasochism for the brain. And my cousin called fucking dope. On June 23rd, Ghost Challenges. What the fuck are you doing on a Sunday anyways?
And Stab is over. Thank you for joining us tonight. And, of course, a special thank you to our incredible panel, Rhoda Ramone, David Shapiro, and Edgar Granados. Now, if you enjoyed what you just heard, well, your ears are in super luck, as you can find this and hundreds of other episodes of The Stab Show on the podcast provider of your choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or the Good Pods app. Or, if you'd like to catch the Stab Show live as it happens, you have two options. Either coming down to Stab Comedy Theater or tuning in to Stab Comedy Theater TV on the device of your choice. Thursday nights at 7 p.m. So that's all the time we have for you tonight. I've been your host, Jesse Jones, reminding you to always do what makes you happy. Who knows? It might make someone else happy, too. Good night. Sometimes it's wholesome.
Yeah, it was nice.
Thank you,
nice and
guys.
wholesome.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming out.
Bye, guys.
Good
Bye,
night.
Rhoda.
Thanks for having me.
Good night.
She's over
Happy
there.
night. Bye.
Bye. We're gonna get set up here in just a couple minutes for the open mic here.
Cool. Are we off? We're
still closing out here.
Hey.
I've got the online audience.
Skrrrah, what up, chat?
Let's see if I can.
Let's go,
Is Pablo
Poggers.
Jones still there?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's go, Poggers in the chat, y'all.
Poggers, like Pogs?
Pogs, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see who's
correct.
doing stuff. Where I can send the rest of our audience.
It's a meme thing from Twitch.
How about
They go Poggers
the Everything
when
Now
someone
show.
does something crazy.
Oh, man, I need to catch up on lingo.
Yeah.
All right, hold on for the raid. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. We stream live improv.
If anybody
And,
wants to play Sea of Thieves later, I'm not playing.
and podcast, just check us out.
I'll
7
be-
days a week.
I'll be
Twitch
dressed-
TV.
I'll be dressed differently later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Hold on for the raid.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
And I'm wondering what you're thinking. Wondering if it's me you see. I kiss your eyes, thank God we're together. I wanna say with you in this moment.